Hello friends, welcome to another Smiling Colors video. I'm Smita Katti, also known as the Shiny Nest on Instagram, and in today's video we're DIYing some no-carve pumpkins. I love changing my home decor every season, and fall means decorating with pumpkins, so today I'm sharing two ideas of painting them and then doodling or lettering on them. I love pumpkins, but I'm hopeless at carving them, so I painted them instead. You gotta do what you're good at. Here's what you will need. Pumpkins to decorate. You can buy them at the supermarket, the craft store, or like I did today at Dollar Tree. Inexpensive, and these are made of foam, which is actually great. While I was at the Dollar Tree, I also picked up some gold glittered nail polish for this project. Other than that, we will need a few more items, some white acrylic paint, a foam brush, and a black marker. If you're decorating a large pumpkin, you would need a thicker marker, but that's about it. This is a really fun project, so let's get started. We'll start by applying our acrylic white paint all over the pumpkin. Always apply thin coats of paint and let the paint dry in between coats. If you have a spray paint at home, you could simply spray paint these and get it done much faster. I have a lot of acrylic paint on hand, so I chose to use that. I would say you need about 2 to 3 coats of paint to achieve an even coverage. I chose white today, but really you could paint these pumpkins any color of the rainbow. Let's start with the pumpkin with the doodling all over. Using the black marker, simply draw flowers and leaf shapes. Then just keep repeating this over and over again. You can doodle anything, leaves, spiders with spider webs, or even just draw simple polka dots or stripes all around. I think the contrast of the black against the white just looks so modern and clean. You could also skip the painting and just doodle all over an orange pumpkin too. I have used the same marker on a real actual pumpkin, and that surface is super slick, so writing on it might take a bit of practice. I would suggest you look at your pumpkin, find which is its front and back side, that is the good and bad side, and then start doodling on the back or the wrong side. This way you can get a feel of how the pen moves on the pumpkin first, and then you can go and decorate the front side much more easily. This foam pumpkin though, it turned out to be pretty awesome. The foam takes the paint really nicely and the marker moves great on it. It's very easy to doodle on this, and in the end no one can easily tell that this is a foam pumpkin that just cost $1. If you're painting a larger pumpkin, maybe try painting the leaves and flowers with a black paint instead of a marker. That's an idea. So for my pumpkin, I started with the flowers and leaves, and then I filled in the empty spaces with smaller flowers and smaller leaves. Once everything looked good to me, I went in and added more details to the larger leaves. I love this pumpkin. I had an idea in my mind for this, but it turned out way better. I also now think that this would look amazing if I doodled with colored markers as well. Okay, now let's do some lettering. Before I letter onto the pumpkin, I just did a rough sketch of what I had in mind. I highly recommend you do this because it's just a good idea. Now on the pumpkin, start in the middle of the word so you can space everything nicely. You can do fall calligraphy or brush calligraphy on this as well. I chose a simple font and then I filled in the space with close black lines. If you do make a mistake, just paint over it, let the paint dry and letter over it again. Easy fix. Initially I had planned to paint the stem of the pumpkin gold, but now I kinda like the green and I'd messed it up while painting the pumpkin white, so I went in with some green watercolor and repaired it. Then I applied a coat of the gold glitter nail polish on top. This is a clear coat, so the green kinda shows through a bit, and I like the pop of color. And that's it, our pumpkins are decorated. Who would believe that these are some inexpensive pumpkins, right? They look all modern, trendy, and really artsy too. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial because I sure had fun taking you along. If you're interested in more information about the supplies or to check out more photos of this project, head over to my blog smilingcolors.com. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and I hope you'll be back soon. I'll leave you here today with 2 previous DIYs of mine. One's a peacock costume and the other one's a rainbow one. Happy crafting, my friends!